Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? Finger in the camera. So, I look a little crazy, I know, but I'm here with Frank, which means I'm upstairs. I have been working on the last of my room, at least the last that's going to get done tonight, and I figured it might be time, finally, for a room tour. You guys want to check it out with me? I would love to show it to you. I'm very excited. So I'm going to turn the camera around and take you in there. Frank's gonna stay out here. Sorry, Frank. And yeah, hopefully you guys like it. There's a lot of my yarn in there. But yeah, it's a judgment-free zone. Don't forget that. And there's more to come. There's more I want to do with it. I know my hand's super shaky. And I know I keep putting my hand over the camera. But anyway, yeah. So we're going to go in there and I'm going to show you what I got done so far. Still, like I said, a work in progress, but here we go. Okay, so room tour. I guess let's start here. First of all, pay no attention to these bags. They are what I've been using to haul stuff upstairs, like loose yarn and such. They're going to be gone. Let's just get them gone right now. They're gone. That's just to cover up the grate, because that grate is not actually functional. It hasn't been functional since we moved in. There's a functional grate on the other side of my desk over there, so that's nothing. This is the cubby that we made out of a regular shelf. That is all of it's all the knit crate yarn that I have left. And then some straggler down there. There is more to come. I'm also going to cake up what I intend to use, and I'm going to do some giving away of some of it also. This, you guys remember me showing you you'll see some Bath and Body Works stuff stuck in here too, and I'll show you like a long view of this when I'm across the room. I have stuck some cards up that some of you guys have sent me, but I have like my Bath and Body Works candle holder here until I use it, and then behind it, sorry, all of this is my Hobby Lobby. It's the sale yarn between what I've collected over the last few years that they've put on sale that I haven't used yet, and then what some of you guys have sent me that I haven't used yet. But basically I've wanted to put it all in one spot, so I have it here, and the colors that wouldn't fit here, like I brought up these couple of Hobie yarns the other day. It's like I have it all organized. The shadow, it looks weird, but these are all the same color in here. And then I stuck these Hobie yarns just like right here and right here, because I was going to use them the other night when I was going to bed, because now that I have yarn upstairs, I can just wander in, because see, that's my bedroom. So it's like right here. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, so the Hobie yarn was just stuck here because I was going to start using some of it, and then I fell asleep and I never came over and got it when it was time to come get the yarn. So that's still sitting here. More Bath and Body Works candles and the candle holder. This is some comfy cotton that it was another I fell asleep moment. There's the rest of my Hobby Lobby yarn. And then up here are a combination of, none of this is knit crate, but these are hand-dyed yarns that I have either purchased. Like there's some Lion Brand, the hand-dyed yarn. There's hand-dyed yarn from my local yarn shop. And then up here are the hand-dyed yarns that I dyed myself. And there's a couple of them. Those two up there are the first hand-dyed that I've ever dyed myself. And then you guys remember this candle holder that I got from Bath and Body Works. So that's where I like store them until I'm ready to use them, because right now, here's my working area. And right now I'm using these two, which obviously I'm not using the same candles at the same time at the moment, but it is what it is. I just like looking at them. I have my Surfer Boy pizza, It's meant to be a pencil holder, but it's holding like my pens and my gadgets and such. And you remember my bat is holding all of my crochet hooks. That's where I plug in like I have a couple of chargers plugged in. I'm really big on the strobe lights, the glowy light stuff, and you'll see in a minute. If you saw my witchy channel earlier today, you'll know what I'm talking about. I have a journal right here, and then this is the Annie's Halloween that I was going to do a video on for you guys. This is a project that I'm working on. That is my mic that also, when I plug it in, lights up and glows. And then there is Ophelia, which she's not out right now, so nobody has to worry if you're afraid of snakes. If she's ever out, I will give you guys a warning, I promise. Pay no attention to this right here. It's my trash bag until I put a trash can in here. Because assembling stuff, there's a lot of just stuff. That's why there's random bags hanging out. And then here's a bag that I made that is housing just some plastic bags, it looks like at the moment. Then, what I was waiting to put up today, there is my wall, one of my walls, because if you can't tell, the wall bends in like an A-frame type of wall. So above my desk, because again, there's my desk, there is my Stranger Things posters, and then I'll get back to that in a second. Here's my second set. So I have seasons 1, 2, and 3. And then, sorry if I'm making you dizzy, season 4. This will be season 5 when there is a season 5. And of course, right where I sit has to be Hopper. So Hopper's right above me, keeping me company. Now, where season 5 is going to be right now is a map of Hawkins. And I don't know how well you can see, or if you guys have seen this before. I got this at Walmart. But no matter how many times I look at this, I swear I keep finding like new things. This is a hodgepodge of all the different like homages to Stranger Things. Like, let me get my finger in here so I can, like right here behind my finger is the pool where Billy worked at. Right behind, and none of it's in order either, because like right behind the pool, there's the Creel house from season 4. Right behind that is the Starcourt Mall with the meat puppet. Down, let's see, down underneath the Starcourt Mall, so down right here, it's really dark, but there's Hopper in the pumpkin patch from season 2. There is the police station up here with Hopper's truck right here. And then there's the middle school, and that's Will back there in season 2 when he got when he was standing out on the field where the mind flare was. But yet over here is season 1 when Elle sent the van flying, and over here is, oh, it's not gonna focus. Up here is California with Surfer Boy Pizza. And then there's the mind flare up. Oh, you can see my face. There's the mind flare up by my face. And the plane right there is Yuri's plane from season 4 flying away from Russia. there's a ton of stuff. Hawkins' lab is right here. It's great. This poster's like my favorite thing. And then this has yet to get hung up, but it's going to get hung up as high as it can go over here. And that is, you can't spell America without Erica. And then probably one of my other favorite like features in this room. Let me back up well enough here. This, first of all, I have crystal balls at the end of my drape rod. And then these are just hanging lights that you get from Walmart that are just like the regular twinkling light curtain. And I took fake leaves, bouquets of them. Actually, you probably saw me get them at Michael's a month or so ago. They're like glittery fake leaves. And I cut them all off their stems. And I hot glued them all to the LED lights. Because you can get strands of LED lights from like Wish that are just single strands, but I really wanted curtain lights like that. I wanted it to be like just fall. I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn the lights off for a second. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is like, I'm not trying to brag and I'm not trying to be that person, but this is beautiful to me. And of course my fan's right there because it is hot up here, you guys. I was just talking to Bella tonight. Hi Bella. Hopefully you're watching. But I was telling her, like, if I ever am up here filming now and I look super hot, ridiculously hot, it's because I can't have the fan on because of the noise, but it is so hot up here. I need desperately to try to get one of those fans that are like the silent fans. It's so hot up here. And moving on. Well, sorry. Then I have yarn here, which a lot of you will probably recognize most of these yarns. I have like my roving collection over here of the ice cream roving. I have an awful lot of my Hobby Lobby yarns made it up here because one of the totes that I had put away that I wanted to bring up here was just jam-packed with a year's worth of Hobby Lobby sale yarn that I had intended to put away and never done so. This is my Bernat Symphony in the maple color that I love so much. Then this odd little shelf right here. So you guys know, I'm sure, that I have a witchy channel and I have a tarot channel. So some of my tarot collection is hanging out in this media shelf right here. And I've done reviews on some of these. I'll probably do reviews on a lot more of them. I have those here. I'll show you where I keep the rest of mine because they're all up here right now. But this is a weird little media shelf that I've just had forever. I had it when I was married. It's just kind of moved around with me. It's an odd little shelf that doesn't really fit anywhere. So I did the best that I could with it. Currently, there's nothing down in here. I have bags stacked over there, and we'll talk about these bags in a minute that are here and all the way up here because they're not going to stay either. But there's nothing in there at the moment. There will be. This, obviously, I love because it's a pumpkin, but the reason why there's an odd, like a hodgepodge of just kind of random old yarns in here. This was my grandma's. She gave me this and she gave me the yarn that's in it. And I just haven't, I kind of want to make like a, just maybe a granny square blanket with just all the yarns in it, even though they're not the softest. I'm sure they will actually wash up kind of nice, but, and actually they kind of go in like a fall color scheme, to be honest. Like, I don't know, my grandma must have just known, but there's other stuff in the bottom of this shimmery tote thing, but at the top, you can see it's piled up. These are all of the Hobby Lobby yarns that you guys have amazingly sent me. I had, what did I end up with? Like 4 or 5 of them on my own. I think I found 1 and then 3. So I think I had 4 of them. And then you guys sent me like some for my birthday. You sent me some just because. You guys were so wonderful. I have plans to make, I have like little clips and I want to crochet basically a long chain and crochet it to these binder clips and clip these, and I want to put it on the back of my door. I have started working with them, but obviously I haven't gone through them yet. And I don't want them to just sit here piled up like this. That's just, since I moved them around, that's just where they ended up. But yeah, that's that's coming up because, oh my god, I love these things. And it's in one of my mermaid cubby things. I think I have 2 of these in total. Like, I have a different colored one and I have this one. Walmart used to sell these, and I wish I could find more of these. Walmart quit selling them. I can't find them anywhere except for, like, I think I found them on maybe Amazon to ship from like Japan or somewhere for like $25. Ridiculousness. They were like $5 at Walmart. I don't know. If you guys know where to find them, let me know, because I would love to get some more of those. Like I would love it. So here's my other cubbies right here, and there is a free space here, and there's a free space actually back there. So I have some more yarn to bring up for that. There is some other Hobby Lobby yarns, including the Mad Max yarn that is just waiting to be a blanket, and probably a shawl. Some of these yarns are actually moving, like these guys right here, there's a space for them downstairs, and they take up just too much space in one cubby, so they're gonna go. Let's see, I already showed you this. This is what I was talking about. Like, you guys know I love my background lights. So they're a pretty purple, and I have my little bat from Hobby Lobby. That's a pretty room scentifier. And lights up purple also, add to the ambiance. And I don't know if you noticed, I'll probably shut the lights off one more time before we go, just so you can see it again, now that I'm calling the attention to it. But that purple mixed with the orange that comes off of these leaves, it just is Halloween in here. As soon as I turn the lights off, it's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I have, this is just like a cheap, I don't know if it's cheap, David had it, but it's a thin Japanese curtain, like Japanese folding curtain, that is kind of hiding. This is an odd room. As you can see, it's got this thing, and behind it is like a walk-in closet, but we have like a shelf in there, and that's where like bedding is, and just sort of odds and ends to the house that needs to be sorted through, gotten rid of, put away. It's just the catch-all at the moment, so I didn't want, first of all, you guys to have to look at that while I did a room tour, and second of all, I don't know, I just didn't really want to look at it, so I kind of covered it up the best I could. If I had a little bit of a shorter curtain to put right here, maybe I would cover it up, because that's actually also an old dresser that got moved there. But it's holding some odds and ends that I used to like build the room, like the hot glue gun that I used for my leaf curtain is sitting over there, just random stuff right now. Then this is the granddaddy shelf that is holding some of my like obsession yarn. I made a Scarfy rainbow, you guys. This makes me so ridiculously happy. I love it so freaking much. And then I had a tote, if you guys were with me and remember when I freaked out because I thought that they were discontinuing Ferris wheel. I've lined them up in color, so clearly I have the most of like these colors, and then this right here, because that's the one Damon wanted a blanket out of, so I just kept buying it. But when I thought Joann's was clearancing it, well, Joann's was clearancing it out, I thought that Lion Brand was getting rid of it, so I just like freaked out and went and bought like a ton of it. And then I made a blanket out of it, and this is still what I have left. I thought, honestly, when it was in a tote, it looked like a lot more, so I was actually surprised that it wasn't more. I thought it would be a full shelf full of all the colors, and like a few of the colors I only have like a couple of, so, but a few of them I have quite a few of. So I'm not, obviously not complaining, I'm just surprised. These boxes are empty. They're just cute, and I figure I'll probably put something in them. And then my cake yarns are right here. Mostly all of my Caron cakes, except for the actual Caron cakes. Like there's like the cloud cakes are up here, which are right here. Crystal cakes are here. Skinny cakes are here. My anniversary cakes are up here. I did have one of each of them right here to be backlit, but I moved them all up there because I was kind of thinking I might do my Stranger Things pop figures here. I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to put on the very top of this. I am open to suggestions, but it's going to be something cool because it's going to be what you see in a lot of my backgrounds. Like I'm going to try to make it so you can at least see the posters too, but we'll see. But yeah, anyway, so, and as you can see, I have a lot of room back here still, like my my Mandala Roving and my Bernat Pop, which I super love. Those are here too. I have my 3 fuzzy Ogos. They just kind of found a home right there for right now too. And then these are like industrial shelves that David had in his studio when he had his studio. And they are metal. So that's where all of my magnets that I kept buying are now stuck. And the wonderful thing is, like, I have bumped these when I was putting in my yarn and they just stick, like they just move and they stick. So I'm kind of in love with that. So basically I'm just decorating with magnets. I know it's kind of weird, but I really like them, and it's like pictures of all my Stranger Things people, so I know it's weird, but so am I. I also took from his studio, David had this like cargo netting, so I had taken and tied it to all the posts of this for a couple of reasons. One, because I assumed I would be kind of pushing out with the yarn and overstuffing the shelf, which I haven't done yet except for this little bulge of scarfie. And I did with the Ferris wheel, but only because there are so many colors of Ferris wheel, you guys. I didn't realize, like, I knew there was, but I kind of thought I would be able to put one row of each color. And I have, but just barely. So I had to like push really hard and push it out, like push the netting out. So thank goodness for the netting. And my plan, like, I thought it looked kind of like Creel House in the Upside Down. I was telling Seth that and he agreed with me. And I want to like kind of decorate it with some leaves. I have more of the floral leaves, only they're more like brownish looking and they have glitter on them. So I thought it would be like a glitzy looking Creel House. But I think they're gonna go up kind of down the sides and stuff. I really like the thought of that. And then here was my answer to some storage for my other tarot decks for right now. So this one actually is unopened, whereas this one is unopened because I am going to be doing a giveaway on my Witchy channel pretty soon, and that's going to be the giveaway. And then what else can I show you? This one is the only not empty box, and this one is my Halloween box from Hobie last year. I had set this aside intending to put the yarn away, but I had bought the box at the same time. And I guess I thought at the time that I had already put the yarn away, and I never did. So it was sitting in the box this whole year. But that might go downstairs, actually. I have a open cubby shelf. On the shelf that I said is all my yarn that makes me super happy that I look at when I talk to you guys down there. So I might put it there. I don't know. As far as future plans for this room, let me think. Was there anything else that I wanted to show you in here? Like, I pretty much did a tour around. I'm gonna go back to the door actually and give you like oh. There's my Hellfire Club. So when you walk in, there is like the grand tour of the room. Oh yes, that's what we're going to talk about, was the elephants in the room here that aren't going to stay. Those are my downstairs shelf that I am taking down. And I told you guys I had a ton of like really old whip projects that I was putting into bags and bringing up here. That's what every single one of those are. Now, there's not full. Back here, there's a tall box that's almost as tall as the shelf. Like, there's a box, and then that's the first bag. So like, there's really only 3 bags sitting on it. The box was from the posters that I bought, because there's a couple rolled up posters that I haven't gotten frames for yet. Remember, I told you I bought way too many of them. So they're being kept safe in there. And then once I take that box away, these bags would fit in the corner, or hopefully they'll be gone by then. So maybe I could put something different in the corner or nothing. It'd be nice to have just nothing in the corner too. But I'm going to do a video and show those to you guys and decide what we're going to do with those. Either change them up or finish them as they are or frog them. So I'll show you what I had planned years ago. And what else did I want to show you guys? Oh, I'm going to turn the lights off one more time so I can show you. Let's look at that. See, now that I pointed it out especially, how cool. It's like Halloween, right? I'm so in love with it. I am so in love with this. The other thing I want to do is I would like to get the same light. I would really like to get it for right here also, like the back of my desk. We'll see about that. If I do that, I might have to get like a back for Ophelia's tank maybe, because I don't know if she'll like that. I'm gonna look and see if that would bother her or not, because I obviously don't want to bother her. I also want, since it's big enough, to get like a chair, like an actual comfy chair, so that I can sit in here and have my laptop up here and like watch Netflix or TV or whatever I want to do and just hang out in my Stranger Things room. I also want to get another light, whether it's a whole strip light or whether it's like a bar light, and put it back behind this right here, because this is like a thin paper and it will light up, because I am all about the weird lighting. I love it. And then the only other thing I super want to do is Damon had this idea that he said on Amazon, there are little mini lights that are like spotlights that I could stick, like, say, to the ceiling, and it would illuminate the posters, like each one. And I thought that would be so cool. So that is my yarn room, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing just touch up things here and there. Like the light switch cover is just a regular old light switch cover. I think I'm gonna do something crazy like decoupage some Stranger Things stuff on it. But yeah, that's the basis of it. I mean, I'm sure I'll be changing yarn around and all that, but I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like it? I hope so. I worked pretty hard doing this stuff. Yeah, let me know. Be kind. I guess I will let you guys go for now, but all right. I will talk to you later. I love you guys. Bye.